So the tip was good. It reminded us of something. So enter the number of marks. So if I put 2 marks in here, then that, and then we save. So that means that if they get it right, they get 2 marks. If not, they get 0. So so that one is all completed now. And we're going to add some more. So we've added 3 items, and then we'll add 1 more item, or we could jump to the next class. Let's say that's all for the first class, and we'll add an item in the second class for something different. So now we're in the second class here, and we've already added write a document for users to read. We've already added set a written assessment task. We've also added ask a multiple choice question. The next one to talk about is attach a file for users to download. So we'll click on that. Now this is actually more simple than all of the others. So all we have to do is attach a file. So we just click this and we get files to choose from. Now we can select multiple. Say if we're making a slideshow, I'm going to make a fruit slideshow, and I'll select all of those. Then they should all be added into the simulation. So if you have a whole slideshow, you just select all the pictures. It's very easy to have a PowerPoint slideshow. You save as, and then you pick JPEG or some image format, and then it says save every slide as an image, and you say yes. And then it saves the all the images, and then you can just go and collect them here. So, so a PowerPoint slideshow or any other document that makes a slideshow always has an option for you to save the slides as images. Once you've done that, then you can put them up here as a slideshow. So now we can go through this, and we get a show of fruit, and we get to the end of it. So, and then we add a new item. So let's attach another type of file. This time we'll attach another file again. So we'll click, there's a bit of noise outside there. Click add another file. Now it's the same type of item as before, but this time we'll just show you can add a video as well. And when the videos are added just like any other file and uploaded, when the student sees the video, they'll get it streaming, just like YouTube or Netflix or anything like that. As soon as they go to it, it'll just start streaming. So here we are. This one's got sound as well. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but yeah, they have sound. I can hear it playing right now. Just a bit of a cartoon. So there it is there. Now, if you put in a bunch of videos, they'll just stream one after another. And that's what I'm actually going to do with the video I'm making right now. I'm going to just load them up as a series of videos. So that's just like YouTube or something like that. So, and then you can add, or it could be a PDF sort of document or something. I don't know if I've got one lying around, but yeah, just a PDF document. Then it's uploaded, and then you just get that, and they can download the document. It could be anything: Excel file, Word file, text file, just a generic file as well. So that is the second last one. Now we're up to the final type of item, and once we've discussed this, you'll know everything there is to know about creating a course. So let's add on this one, and this is request an attachment from the users, and this one's very simple. So again, you've got a Word document type of a word processor, and what you're doing here is you're going to say, please attach a file that contains this. So so I'll just get file request, and that's the title of it, and I'm going to say I'll just call it as a heading file. So just to illustrate again that you can format things as you like, please attach a file containing ... and that could be an assignment or whatever. So there's two options to get some feedback from them. Earlier in this series of videos, I talked about how you can set an assignment for them, and then they get a word processor just like this, and you can set it up as a template, and they can put in images and write a full document, and then you'll see their document. Or you could ask them to upload a file. So you've got those two options. I think it's better to let them use the word processor here if possible, because then it's a bit smoother, and you know that you're gonna get what you want. But if you do want them to upload a file, then you can let them upload a file. It's a bit harder to control what is in the file. But both ways are possible. Now, if we go down here, there's the instructions about uploading the file. We can even put an image in if we like, but I won't worry. Now we've just got a few things to just have some say over what the file is. We don't want them uploading weird stuff. It's something that's going to be very large or the wrong format or whatever. So we can just sort of specify we want a PDF document, because we want them to be assignment and save it as a PDF or a Word or Excel. But I might just say any type, because although that you sort of run the risks that you can't, they give you a file type that you can't read and all that sort of thing. That's why I'd encourage to use the other option, which is I'll just save this. So what I'm talking about in terms of options, these three options, I would encourage set a recent written assessment task, to use that one if possible, and then only use request an attachment file from users if necessary as a last resort, because you don't know if you're going to be able to read the file and all that sort of thing. Whereas in this case, you will be able to look at it in the browser. It's very easy. So back to the one we were working on. So I come down here. If you do have to get a file for some reason, you do this. And then you have to put in a maximum, well, you should put in a maximum megabytes. That's going to stop them from being very silly and putting in gigabytes or something. So I'm going to say 100 megabytes. That's plenty of space for them. Due by session, and we've talked about this in this series already. So I'm going to say I'm working on session 2, so I'm going to say it's due by session 3, I think, and or session 4, I suppose. So they've got 2 sessions. If they're a week each, that'll be 2 weeks. And now this is all these things where the student generates something. Every time the student is requested to do something or provide data of any type, then it goes to a marker. The marker has a visibility of it. So we also put marks in. So I'm going to say this is out of 20. And then again, there's instructions. We've seen this in this series already. So mark like this. And I assume that teachers will have quite a bit to say about how things should be marked. And these are advanced features. I'm going to pop a video at the end to talk about allowing multiple responses or signatures. I've talked about them a little bit already. So let's save that and see what the tips say. No tips. So all the red tips are gone. That means we've completed things. We've entered in every little piece. And they'll just get a request to attach a file. Now we're finished. We've gone through every type of thing that you can do. Let me just discuss these little things up here. So these will be visible to the student in the order they're seen here. But say I wanted to change the order. Say the banana had to come first before the apple. Then I'll just tick on that and I go an up. And then that makes we gotta choose the banana. So we select the banana so that it's seen here. Actually, we don't tick it. Ticket is so let me get this right so you know what to do. You select the one you're interested in, and then it's visible here. And then we go up and we press the up button, and it's just moved up one space. Okay, I'll do that again so that everyone's known. I'll choose the orange. I want to move the orange. So I choose it, and I see it here. And then I go up here, and I click up. and then I come down to have a look, and the orange has moved up. So that's how you can slightly tweak the order of these items if the order is important to you and you happen to have put them in the wrong order. So that's one thing. You've got up and down options there. So what if we have one we want to get rid of? This always happens. You do something and you go, oh, I want to delete that. It's all wrong. So let's say, for argument's sake, the orange has to go. The orange is not supposed to be there. This is supposed to be a slideshow with just a banana and an apple. So we tick it. This is where the tick box comes in. And we tick it and we go up and we click on the trash can. We go bang. Now the orange is gone. So you can actually tick a whole bunch of things. If there's a whole series, you made a big error, you can tick more than one. So we'll tick 2, the apple and the banana, and get rid of them just to demonstrate. So they're all gone now. So that's that. I might just put them back in again so that when we come in later, we'll have something to look at. So add item, attach file for users to download. That's how you do a slideshow. And because each image is a file, so that's under there. And then we go here and we just choose the files. So it was under here. This was the fruit. And I'm actually, this time I'll just add a little hat as well. And this storm, which is a picture that was used in the simulation design if you watch those videos. So we'll add those. And so that's complete. So we've got all of these things in here. We've got one item of each kind. And we're going to, and here's all the slides. And what we're going to do is use this one in the next series of videos to talk about the next 2 stages in our course. So this whole video, let's go back to admin, which we talked about in the very first video in this series. So I'm in the admin here, and I'm starting this course. I created it from nothing. So I have to set it up however I want to. So I have sort of a certain amount of admin control over it because I'm just building it right now. So if you remember in the first video of this series, there's 3 stages: edit, schedule, and assess. What we've just done is edit. I'm in group 1 and I've been editing it. Anyone else who's in group 1 will also be able to come in here and collaborate with me and continue editing this course. I've selected different groups for schedule and assess. So group 2 can do schedule and group 3 can do assess. So I'm going to finish this video right here, and then in the next video we're going to take this course and start scheduling with it. So we have to be in group 2 and we'll be able to do that.